Yeah, they're all real people, dude.
No, she's like a real person.
I'm meeting you guys. By the
They're
way.
all real people. What's up, guys?
Shouts to Will's cam because he didn't want to move it, so I changed it for him. You know.
No, it's been moved. This is it, dude. This is the stream.
Little do you know, if I literally fix this camera right now, it's not gonna be. Yeah, see, so much room for activities.
Don't fix.
We go back. All right, let me go back. All right. So anyway, welcome guys. Welcome to TTF Live 110. It's crazy. It's been 110 issues, whatever. Yeah, issues.
This is issue 110.
This
The
is issue 110. Man,
extra wide.
That'd be a good thing to look for. Like, when did we do number one? But no, it's been 110. Will was saying that he had some pre-show jitters. That's the first I've ever heard.
You're not
Anyone...
supposed to tell them that.
No, I mean we're a family here. We're a family.
Yeah,
but
are these not our people?
They're well.
Are they not real people either?
This is a
They are real people, but
this is wait. What were you guys talking about?
I don't know how to explain it.
Are we talking about TwitchCon,
Yeah.
dude? Are we talking about TwitchCon? We are,
No.
right? We're not. Okay. For those who I want to start doing like talk about the songs and shit. So first of all, that was from Guilty Gear, probably the best Guilty Gear in the whole series, Isuka, which is probably the most shittiest Guilty Gears in the whole series. But that was
before we go on though.
Okay.
It sucked,
But
but the music,
No.
every single song is good.
There we go,
Every
yeah.
single song is good.
But the soundtrack for that game is fucking amazing. That was Sheep Will Sleep If You Come Fatigued. That is Soul Kaya and I Know's stage song. One of the sickest. I literally forgot how hard that song goes, and
yeah,
I didn't.
They're all that good.
My
They're
headphones
really
were
good.
turned up. I didn't even turn that shit down. That shit was intense, dude. But
There's no
anyway,
reason to turn it down, dude.
Yeah,
If anything, you should turn it up.
Sheep Will Sleep. Anyway,
Turn them shit up.
so 110. Today we're gonna talk about some stuff. We're mostly gonna be talking about Hyperbomb.
Oh yeah.
A lot of questions, a lot of concerns, not from, or yeah, maybe from your guys' point of view, my guys' point of, or my point of view, Vince, Will's point of view, just as family friendly, just the real homie talk session, because I do care for this event, and you will hear my 2 cents and all that stuff, and I can only hope for the best for this event. I will be there on Saturday. I will probably be drinking and just having a good time, man. I will see you there on comment. I'll probably be commentating with Vince on games I know shit about, but it should be fun. And I think a lot of people have signed up. I see like 70 people attendees signed up, so we'll look through all the games and stuff. But it should be a good one. But before we start, like I said, we'll talk about Hyperbomb. We'll talk a little more about the Big Kahuna main event, which is coming up in October. We'll talk about I will be opening TTF in November for a Dojo Tekken event, which I'm still waiting for the word if it's if my application will be a go-to. Hopefully we get that going, so I'll amp that up. I'll try to open up TTF once a month before TTF 2020 happens. And also we'll talk about so maybe EC is happening, Red Bull's coming up. We'll talk about some of the locals and SC like we always do, and we'll talk about Rev Majors is coming up.
Yep, there's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of cool things happening, and I need a new chair. We'll talk about that, but and we'll also talk about just locals. I feel like we'll just do a constant reminder about where to play in San Diego, just in case some of the people who come and want to know what's going on in San Diego or whoever. Sometimes a rare occasions people come along the stream and find where to play. Shouts to fucking Javi and some other people that sadly found this stream and this is where they play now and all that shit. But yeah. And how I always like to start off is, Vince, how was your day today? What's going on, man?
Work's a blow up, but and then I got to come home and eat pizza, so that was pretty sweet, dude.
Nice. Okay.
Can't say much more than that.
All right. Will, what about you, brother?
Yeah, I mean, today I don't really do shit. I woke up pretty early, like really early.
Hiking
and,
early or what?
Huh?
Like hiking early? Like
No, I didn't go hiking today because it was like kind of raining. It was like
Yeah,
kinda sketch. And I did a pretty good hike yesterday, so I figured I'd rest a little bit. But yeah, I don't really do shit today, but it's cool. Watch sports.
A lot of sports, sports ball.
Sports ball. Back into sports. 2019.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah, pretty chill. I had a drive to LA yesterday, so that was pretty not.
Was it for that
All right.
that work thing you're doing?
Yeah, it's like I had to do a bunch of paperwork for for them for like another part, like another entity that has to do with the school. But yeah, I had to drive up there
Arts brother, dude.
and
Part.
Judy's brother.
yeah.
That's cool.
But that's it.
But is everything looking Millhouse, man?
Yeah, so far, I mean, the only thing I'm really worried about is the drug test thing, but can't really do much about that except,
You can buy Vince's pee.
yeah.
You good? I'm in the market for some cash, dude. My last paycheck came in, and that shit was pretty pathetic, dude.
You can buy Vince's pee and hope the people that at that place don't watch the podcast. So.
Yeah, dude. I'll pee right in my own mouth for you, dude. Just pay me. I don't even care.
Okay, all right.
I'm broke.
I mean, it should be cool either way. If not, I don't know, cross it when we get there. I guess.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, me and Will have been smoking a lot of weed recently,
Yeah.
so hopefully it's done in 2 months. But we toke up basically every morning and every night.
Hell yeah, dude. All right.
During the break, I was also smoking, and then we smoked each other's pulls.
Nice. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into Hyper Bomb Stage 3 retaliations taking place September 28th through 29th. But
2 days.
it's September 28th and then like 29th 2 a.m. whatever. It's like what we do at TTF. You know what I mean? Just it's a 1-day event.
It is.
I think
Don't be fooled.
it's a 1-day event. Saturday. Don't be fooled. Let's link the. Why is everyone complaining? I don't see the big problem about Twitch, but it's okay. That is the details. You can still register for the tournament. I believe today is the last day for early bird registration. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, but
Yes.
okay, I'm wrong.
Okay.
So there are a lot of events taking place, and it's kind of funny because we had a giant awesome post earlier, back a couple weeks, maybe last week, about San Diego only caring for 2 games. But
Yep, that was
if
the
you
thing.
know anything about this event, there are multiple events. We have Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Samurai Showdown, Samurai Showdown, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Ultimate Singles. That's Smash? That's Smash, huh? I think it's
It's
Smash.
basically speed dating, ultimate singles.
Smash, Guilty Gear, Mortal Kombat units, and Melee. So
Yep.
Tekken 7 is a world tour event, and it already has 30 plus people, so we're good on that. So let's take a journey into what this event is looking like. So it's gonna be at the Hanratty Officer Hanratty, some hotel in San Diego, 950.
You gotta sound it out, man.
Was that Handlery? I can't
It's
say.
Hyper Bomb Stage 3.
No, I know
Carl
it says
Hanratty?
Hyperban.
Hyper Ray-Ban Tournament 7.
Handlery. Hanratty. I like
Carl Hanratty, yeah.
Yeah,
from,
Hand Towel.
Catch Me If You
Hand
Can.
Towel Hotel.
Handlery sounds better.
Hand towel.
Handlery? I like
No, Hand
Handlery.
Towel.
The Sweetwater Inn, dude. That's rest in peace, Sweetwater Inn, man. I've seen a lot of shit happen in that inn. But yeah. So shout outs to that. So it'll be in Hotel Circle, pretty nice area. If it's the same room, it was a pretty nice room.
It was a nice room.
So yeah, like I said, it's September 28th. That's this Saturday. Doors open at 9 a.m. and tournament starts at 11 a.m.
Quote unquote.
Let's talk about that. Real talk. Are
Yeah.
people gonna show up at 9 a.m. and is this tournament gonna start at 11 a.m.?
I'd be pretty surprised.
What time do you seriously in your mind think this tournament's gonna start?
12:30.
1:30. Oh,
If
4:20.
if
Yeah,
if
4:20.
Jace back, I guarantee you probably can just walk in and no one will say shit to you.
Yeah. Let me give you a spoiler, dude. You didn't miss registration, dude. You can definitely. Yeah. I'll see you there.
Just talk to David. He'll DM you. That's like every answer. I'll DM you.
Yeah, dude.
I'll DM you. Tell Owner Guy to DM you, man. I'll DM you, bro.
Yeah, dude. About the care package, dude.
The DM about the care.
Yeah, Onagai EMP Onagai's care package.
But yeah, it's happening. So we'll see you there around noon. Shout outs to all the people that are gonna show up at 9 a.m. from like Vegas or somewhere, and no one's gonna show up until like 12. Shouts to those people. The main games, though. So apparently there's main games. I didn't know that. So the main games are PS4 games: Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, MK11, Sam Show, Eunice, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear, and the Super Gun Street Fighter Alpha 2. So I guess everything else that we did not say are singles. What the hell does that mean? Singles? Does he mean side event? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What does that mean?
I'm guessing he meant side event, maybe, because it says Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Ultimate 3, Smash Ultimate, Smash Melee. Man, I am having a headache right now with reading these, reading the Smash
problem,
GG page.
Is there some kind of issue here?
Okay.
Okay.
So we are currently working with a few other gaming communities that we want their game represent. Okay, so that's happening. There's team tournaments: Street Fighter 5, LA, SD. So Los Angeles, San Diego, Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, ETC.
Yeah, Elite Tour and Chieftain.
What does ETC mean?
They're a band.
Etc.
They're a Warcraft, fan band.
So there's team
ETC.
tournaments for Street Fighter 5 apparently. There's going to be a team tournament. So can you only be on an LA team? SD? Is that an exhibition or is this a team? The team.
If I had an answer, I would tell you, but I don't have one.
So the team tournament last year was pretty fun, but I don't know what it looks like. He's trying to do a. It looks like he's trying to. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's trying to do a regional thing. But that's cool. Will, were you gonna say something?
No, I mean, I don't know. I think no.
Question. Okay, so
I was actually confused about the team.
I should buy a boat.
yeah, me too, man. Like, what? I'm just straight up confused about this
I don't say
fucking
anything,
Smash
I don't know,
GG page, dude. But you know what? It has 70 people signed up and ready to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's badass.
That's good.
So
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
We
That's
have-
like before
yeah,
we like talk
that's-
too much shit.
that's
That's
so- that-
really
no.
cool. That
We're
was
not.
really refreshing to see because
Can
there was not that
we
many
get
people
David
there.
on? Can we just randomly call David on Skype right now? Oh, we
No.
should have done that. We should have had David as a fucking. God damn it, dude. That'd been
If
so
I-
sick, dude.
Yeah, if I had faith that David knew how to use a computer, I would have suggested that. But trying to get him to click on the thing in Discord, I don't know if I am okay with that right now.
Oh fuck, dude. Can we get?
Yeah, like I said, you're
Osaka,
if you want to be in
Do
there,
you have
you're-
Discord? Like, can you tell us like the? I feel like Asuka is the one actually running Hyperbomb. Like,
Let's go.
Yeah, see you there. At the
can we
official
get
clan
Rico
meeting.
and Asuka on the same mic and like trying to like explain to us what's going on at Hyperbomb Saturday? Like,
Yeah,
I'm-
Rico not speaking into the mic, dude, and then realizing it's muted 20 minutes in. The WoW experience.
all right, moving on onto the Smash GG page. Bonus and prize payouts. In addition to the prize payout and bonus payout, certain games, first place winners will be awarded a Victrix Pro stick to add to their winnings. See
Cool.
link. Okay, I'm gonna open this link. Let's see where this link takes us.
It's a real link.
I opened the link and it says prize payout. So it looks like prize payout first, second, third, fourth.
Top
all right,
four.
top four. 60%, 25%, 10%, and 5%. But then we go down to bonus payout, which I don't know what this means. Oscar, so bonus payout, first place. Yeah, Vince, do you know what I'm looking at here? I don't get this. So is there?
I know what you're looking at, but
If
I
there's
couldn't
a-
explain to you because I'm not
I
running the
think
internet.
okay.
So
let
if
me
there's a
try
pop
to-
bonus, okay, well,
Yeah, I think that's probably the pot bonus
The pot
payout,
bonus?
and then prize payouts like the pot, the actual pot, the entry and shit. I don't
so
know.
what games are gonna get the pop bonus though? Is it the games that have the most entrants? I'm guessing
Tekken, right?
Tekken has to get a pop bonus because Tekken has the most entrants. Unless like he sold his soul to like GameSync or something and like or got the Smash pop bonus. Because logically, right? Big words from Cody.
Well, actually,
Tekken should have the pop bonus, right? Because it has the biggest.
yes.
Because looking at the numbers, let's I'll open every single one of these. Because I'm having a lot of fun talking about this tournament.
When I checked earlier today, Tekken had the most.
Yeah, like 30 something, right?
Yeah, it was around 30.
And then everything else like had 10, right? If any. I
Like
believe.
12? I think Marvel had
That's good.
like enough for a real tournament.
That's
so
good.
that was
That's good.
cool.
So
Missing some names, you know, but you know where they are.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about, man?
Yep.
Dude, there's so many people not signed up for Tekken that I know are gonna be there and Street Fighter. So Tekken has 35 players in it, which is really badass. So looking okay, so pricing, that's cool. That's cool. So now this is what I see. So pricing. There are 4 prize tiers. That's pretty badass. But right now what I see is it says first place 60, second place 25%, third place 10%, and fourth place 5%. And then additional pricing info. If we reach a minimum of 64 man, what the hell does that even mean? If we reach a minimum of 64 man, and additional 500 will be added as a bonus.
Yeah.
So
if you
they
get
64
people,
or
the
more,
bonuses,
right?
Yeah.
So we need 64 or more people for an additional 500. But I'm gonna go into what I think is gonna happen. Street Fighter 5 singles, 13 players, dude.
I'm gonna remind you what the numbers were for the Big Kahuna qualifier.
No, don't.
All right, I won't.
Go ahead, Vince. Show them.
Still
They
early.
were more than that.
They're
so.
way more than that. It's still early,
Still early.
but I mean, we got Rico signed up for Street Fighter 5. I doubt that's gonna happen. Azad, Alfie, Bliff, this guy named Crown Axe, Dread Dragon, Papa Diamond, which showed up. He showed up. He showed up at the D Block qualifier. The homie Phils, don't know who that is. Stanley, that's cool.
Good one.
Candice, solid Candice, is it a chick? I don't know. The DBK, Corey Bell, and Pinoy. Those are all the people signed up. I don't see anyone else. I can name a lot. Yeah, so hopefully there's still time. Will's right. I would say that right now there's still time, but there's gonna be that last minute registration. So we're no Ouija +1. I know, man, bummer, right?
It is a real bummer.
So we're looking at the overview of that. There's 13 players, and this event takes place in 2 more days. So if you're a Street Fighter player, I would just hop on.
You should be there.
And I don't see anything about prize bonuses for this game, so we can probably just cross that off. So right now, Tekken looks like it'll be getting the prize bonus. Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3, 13 players. The homie Fruit Punch Forrest, it looks like he's coming down from the mountains. Viscant, that's cool. There's no one in this bracket. Just Fruit Punch, some guy named Jay Freed, Dynasty, Sacktap, Viscant, Dead X Pride, Depressed Jesus, and Goken Respect. And then there's a couple more players. Let's see who we got here. Sacktap, why are you laughing, dude? He plays. Ryan LV.
Yeah.
Ryan LV, huh?
Yeah,
Evo
but no.
champion.
Didn't he play Street Fighter also? Zero Max, Ezio, I Heart Justice, and the only name that matters in this bracket, Tree Killer. So I will be happy to see Tree Killer.
Nice.
Is this okay? So there's still time, right?
There is still time.
After I read every single one of these, I'm just gonna say there's still time. Dragon Ball Fighters, 7 people. There's still time. All right, guys.
There's still time.
There is still time, man. Let's.
Is Dante in the bracket?
I don't.
That's the real.
Okay. I didn't open it yet, but who wants to do some guesses? I'm gonna say no. I think we're all gonna say no. Some guy named Dat Guy, Fruit Punch, the homie Kento, Kite 1, Proto Ray, which Solid Candice, and Pinoy.
And Hard Hat Dante.
Am I missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I am not. And then unfortunately, Gollin will be at TwitchCon.
Outside Zombie Slayer.
But I don't see Batosai Zombie. I don't see Afro. Literally, the only name I notice is this Prototype guy, and he only because they forced us to watch Dragon Ball Fighters at GameSync. So yeah, looking at this bracket, yeah, whatever. So hey,
There's still time.
but there's still time. TTF Live, the 110. There's still time. Sam Show, 6 players. The homie Sack Tap, this guy, whatever his this guy's name is. I don't know how to say the first one, but he just has Jab in it. J-A-V, dude. All right.
Eltonum Jab. dude.
Eltonum Jab.
Yeah, it's legendary. You should look it up.
What about Genghis though? Genghis, the homie Papa Diamond, Ezio, and the winner, Corey Bell, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Genghis?
There's 6 people, but
And Big Papa Pump.
there's still
Scott
time.
Steiner.
There is still time. All right, I'm reading these numbers, guys. If you want to make these numbers bigger, you gotta register. Hit that register button out, man. Do something. Fuck, dude. Don't complain
When I
about
go
it.
to tomorrow, I'm gonna try to finagle my way into some of these brackets.
I bet we can. Yeah. All right. Alpha 2,
Because I want to get one of those Sam Show shirts. Those are pretty cool.
Street Fighter Alpha 2. This is pretty funny because Rico, like, a couple days ago, said people should sign up for it. Like,
and now it's happening.
And now it's happening. We got 3 deluxe: Azad, Kushbot, Genghis, and Green Joker. And 3 of these guys were the guys that fucked up San Diego during the 5v5 and got top 3 in the tournament at
and
PHS.
Pimp Boss 1 win.
And Pimp Boss 1 win. So
Yeah, Green Joker. That guy's sick.
see you guys at the
even though he's not doing the right combo, right?
Yeah.
He's not doing the right tournament, but he still wins the fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, did a 90% like TOD.
yeah. He got optimized.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing the wrong. He was doing the wrong touch of death combo. He like still did one, but he was doing the wrong one, dude.
Yeah, take that shit back to Game Facts, bro. We're real players here.
He was doing the 92% combo wrong. He did the 93% one. I was like, what? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, ultimate. All right, ultimate smash. We will just skip on that. All right, Stein Mania's in it. That's cool. Guilty Gear Rev. The big 3 people. Okay, there's still time.
There's still time.
Uh.
If only we could get the North County guys to go, all those last games could just be filled up.
Melee singles. 2 people.
Yep.
Depressed Jesus and Victor Spinoy, dude.
Yeah, by the way, that's me. I'm Depressed Jesus. I'm starting my Smash career now.
Eunice, all right. Brr. Oh my God. Ultim Jab, Caboose, and the homie PRK Jason, dude.
Yep. That guy's tight, man.
This bracket could be so much better. We'll talk about. Well, I'm gonna talk some shit to people later on after this, dude. I will do it. You guys don't have to, but it's gonna happen. Mortal Kombat 11. All right, 3 people.
Yep.
Guilty Gear. We already said that 3 people, and I felt. Am I missing a game? No, I'm not missing a game. Tekken's okay. No. So this is pretty much a Tekken 7 tournament.
Yes.
This is a Tekken 7 tournament. This I am not disappointed at the TOs. I'm disappointed at the players. I'm very sad. Why? I keep saying every year that this event could be like such a big it's like literally the closest thing San Diego will ever get to a major. Cause I don't plan on doing shit for you guys. You know what I mean? Like
TTF, bro.
PHS is just what, but this is something everyone complaining about. It's a house. I don't want to drive to North County. I don't want to drive to Virtual Reality Warrior Fuckfest Friday. I don't want to go to Game Sync. If you don't want to go to any of those, why don't you just go to this event that happens like once a year at a hotel?
Maybe, if we're lucky.
Well, the last one happened like 3 years ago. And while looking at those Facebook memories, there's a lot of fun like shit that happened.
Yeah, it was badass, dude. Each one of them has been more badass than the last. There's a lot of people that were expressing concerns about it, and they asked me about it personally, and I said, you know, I've thought the same thing about it every single year, that it was going to be a blow up, and every single year it's been badass and it's been better than the last year. So I don't see any reason why it's going to be different this year. It's going to be badass. You should be there.
But I think what the people like need to realize though, Vince, is just like it's not hard to like disappoint us. You know what I mean? Like I feel like any event is like just badass. You know what I mean? Like to me, seriously, I think Game Sync is badass, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like everyone
I had a good time there. We almost got stabbed. Whatever, no big deal.
Everyone like has like high expectations for these like tournaments, which I guess you should, right? Especially if you're promoting this, because you have to have some big cojones if you're promoting this event, like how David is, man. He's adding everyone. This shit's on Event Hubs. This shit is on. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. This shit is
on Event Hubs.
It's on Event Hubs or Twitter. Event Hubs Twitter linked it. The SNK Twitter linked it.
That's cool. I like that.
Because can you imagine if you, like, just imagine how much pressure you are. You like everyone, because it's like Wayne's World 2, right? You do Wayne Stock.
Yeah, Wayne Stock.
It's Wayne Stock, right? It's fucking Wayne Stock. Because can you imagine if, like, what if everyone tweeted this event? Jay Wong, James Chen, all these motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
DBK,
and they, DBK, Unprotected Sex, Liberty's Baby, you know, all these people. Rip Taylor, you know, Naked Indian guy. What if they all showed up? Right? Like, what if they all showed up and it was just like, what, and then everyone just froze, right? Like, David didn't know what to do, and like everyone's just like, oh shit, like, people showed up and just like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like, what would happen? But that's what I'm saying is that David must know. Like, David and his team, they had to be prepared. They had to be ready. Because, I mean, he's getting all this shit. I mean, it's just, it has to be, like, something. I want to see this tournament just become, like, so badass. Like, it does become a 2-day event. It becomes a fucking major. It becomes, like, a Capcom Pro Tour, you know, whatever. It becomes a premier event. It becomes a dojo, like, not even a dojo, like, a real legit stop on the Tekken World Tour in sunny fucking San Diego,
which would be pretty sweet.
It's San Diego. Why doesn't San Diego have a it's like
this question every year, man.
The area in where this tournament is located is perfect. It's in the middle of everything. It's like literally everything is down the freeway. You're like you're like halfway. You're like 10 minutes away from downtown. 10 minutes away from whatever, you're 15 minutes away from TTF. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
there we go.
Like you're close to like Convoy, you know, like Convoy, you know what I mean? You're close to everything. But I'm trying to think what's stopping this event from being such a big success, because there's been 3 of them and I forgot. I mean, if you guys know who Offcast is, he just made a video about like shitty tournament organizers and
yeah, that's a really good video by the way.
And that is like a really good video.
That has pretty good videos.
No, like that guy's a badass. When he helped out a lot with stream stuff for me, like I keep forgetting that guy's a homie, man. I've been to a lot of
that guy's the homie for sure.
I went to the MK major with that guy, dude. That guy's a homie, and no, Luis is a super badass. And then I forgot what Jabali said something. It was one of those like, cause so remember that event was so shitty, and people like sometimes people forget. I almost forgot that Jabali was part of that event, and then he broke off, and that became CEO, and then he said something like I'll look it up later, but he said something down the lines of like when he talked about when new players come onto the scene, like what are they really doing it for, like. Do they know about the scene, like, because, or do they get mad when they throw all this money and no one comes back, or like it's just, it was one of those talks, and it was just like, wow, that's like, you can really relate to that, man. You can really relate to like just that going on at SD, you know what I mean? Because you have all these people that know jack shit about running tournaments, and they expect these numbers to come, and then and all this shit, or they expect people to come to them and all this but it's like none of these people ever ask for help, so like it's like where are they getting their sources at? And I think a lot of them are just like, oh, we run Smash tournaments, so it must be the same thing,
which is never is.
I don't think it is. Like I don't want to be that guy, but I really don't. Damn, Justin is really playing some game really loud. It's pretty funny.
He's probably just beating off, dude.
But yeah. But what's stopping this event from being such like because David is pretty known. Actually, I don't know if David's known around the FGC, but David does know some big players of the FGC. You know what I mean? He knows a lot of people. And I mean, he got the hotel. I mean, is it like? I guess the last part I'll go to. We'll talk about the last part. But I just like what's stopping it? The TwitchCon thing. TwitchCon thing. Def made a difference, but we legit thought that would help. And no, there is no. It should have, right? Because if you guys remember, Little J Flow made that giant post like. It's true. It's very true. He straight up said that every year, last time TwitchCon was at there he is. No, last year everyone, I'm sorry, I can't talk about last year. Last time, use your words, Cody, breathe slowly. Last time TwitchCon was in San Diego, everyone was asking where to play at, right? And and that night we had TTF open. There were about good 3 to 4 players that showed up from TwitchCon.
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
Yeah. But then, everyone's kind of talking shit. But I think, like, the crazy thing about this one, I know Shango's posted, if there's locals, I kind of laughed at it. But there are people posting about it. But I think, like, it's like a double-edged sword, I think, with TwitchCon and throwing an event during that event. Because, like, I don't want, like, I guess this is, like, the reality check. Like, for me, I guess this is, I'll use myself as my example. So if I go to TwitchCon and there's a tournament going on, I'll probably get more benefit, like me being an affiliate, whatever. I'll probably get more benefit going to the tournament than TwitchCon, because I am a not well-known streamer. I'm like, when I stream, it's because I'm the FGC people. is the reason why I stream, right? The FGC people are the reason why I stream. So no one's gonna fucking pay $100 to go to TwitchCon to meet me at fucking TwitchCon when I can just go to Hyperbomb for free. I mean, not free, but I can just go to Hyperbomb and hang out with you guys, right? But
Yes,
then there's the people. I'm not gonna take away from anyone going to TwitchCon, right? There are people.
Absolutely not.
I'm not taking anything because I kind of regret not going to TwitchCon anymore. That shit sold out. Legata hit me up, was like, "Hey, let's go." I was like, I'm down, dude, but that shit sold out, man. But like, you know, I got my Fortnite team. You know, they're all going. Paul, Gollin. It's just something that these guys are. I know Gollin is really into the streaming. So why?
Yeah, that's why his stream is good, and our streams are all terrible.
Why would you not want to go to something where you can, you know, you what's the network, right? Is that a word? Like, why don't network yourself, right? Because some of these people are getting like, yeah, Justin Wong is gonna go to fucking TwitchCon. If I'm fucking Justin Wong or any like big Twitch name, I think like this is just me. If I was a big time streamer in the FGC, and I was going to TwitchCon and hey, there's Hyperbomb the tournament, I would probably, oh, that's cool, maybe I'll stop by. In reality, I'm probably going to be at TwitchCon doing like signings, meet and greets, exposition matches, I think we talked about last time, because you're doing a job, you're working, you have a schedule, you probably have to do all these dumbass signings, meet all these idiot people, go out, do meetings, sponsorships. You're not going to have any fucking time to go to this tournament. Unless they fucking, we'll hold you a spot, you know, unless they hella top player privilege. And if that does happen, fuck that tournament, dude. Like, David, I swear to God, we're going to run this tournament, but we're waiting for these people to get TwitchCon. Fuck that, man. I hope that does not happen.
I hope that doesn't happen either. I don't see any reason why it would happen, so I'm not going to worry about it.
If that happens, I'm going to be very, very upset. But I highly doubt it happens. But it's like a double-edged sword, though, I said. Because there are some people that will be going to TwitchCon. Like, oh, we're done with the day. What's there to do now? They're going to go to... They might want to go to Hyperbomb. But then there's the people who's like, fuck, man, this is like a second job. I'm getting paid for this shit. It's just it's like a double-edged thing. But like I said, there are people that will probably go to this event. But then it's not like the first thing they're thinking, right? Like, I'm sorry that I sound like that, but it's not... Like Comic-Con, dude. Like Comic-Con. Well, I think with Comic-Con, that's not an all-day event. It could be, but...
If you want it to be for some crazy reason, but I don't think any real person could do that.
Shout-outs to all the people that came to TTF during Comic-Con. Those guys were sick as fuck. The homie Makai, dude, that dude from New Zealand, that guy is the shit, man. And I'm so glad that Duma told him about TTF, man, because that was so sick, dude. And then some other people too, man. But... that's just like the hard, sad reality of running an event during a bigger event, I guess. Like, fuck, man. Like,
yeah, that's what it is.
Like anyone trying to run, it's just logic. It's just smart, right? It's just you gotta think.
Yeah, you know, like you're not gonna see us compete with SCR, right?
And no, exactly. So that's my point. It's like, I'm not gonna run I'm having PHS on the same week of SCR, but it's like, do you know for damn sure, like, I wouldn't even go to PHS, dude. I'd fucking just go to SCR, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. And that's what the Game Sync guy did. He did that for the Wednesday versions of his tournament. Because remember, Game Sync was also open on Wednesdays for Street Fighter and other games because he wanted to have a place for SU players to play that can't go to Wednesday night fights. And he even, in the lines, I heard that he wanted people not to go to Wednesday night fights from San Diego to go to Game Sync. And when I heard that, that's when I was like, what the fuck is this guy thinking? If I'm going to choose Game Sync over Wednesday night fights, I'm going to go where the competition's at. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? That's where I think it feels like it comes into, are you playing casually and for fun and you don't care? Or are you want to get good, you want to compete, you want to go out and travel, you know what I mean? And I feel that a lot about like a lot of these locals coming up. You know what I mean? Let's go Cody rant right now. So I feel like this Eunice tournament can be so much bigger. This Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament can be so much bigger because all these kids.
I mean, all the tournaments could be bigger.
It could even Tekken can be bigger. I can guarantee you we can get 64 fucking people. If I said something, that's part of my fault right there, right? if I post more about this, right? If it's probably my fault. If I would have tweeted more about this, like, hey, I'm gonna be here, let's hang out, let's fucking play. I guarantee you'll have a good time. Some of those SoCal guys would look. I don't. If I look at the SoCal Tekken Discord, I probably won't see this event on there unless Avery did something. You know what I mean? Which he might have. You know, he might have put something, but.
You never know, man. He did go to TTF.
But that's down the line where it's like, always like, okay, am I blaming myself for not promoting this event? Blah blah blah. But you know, we'll figure out. We'll talk about that later. But no, I really do feel like this is your guys' chance.
He promoted it, man. Cool.
It's like a redemption arc, right? Like, you know, you guys always.
We're at Black's tight, dude.
No, Avery, wherever there's money, he's there. You know, I'm just joking. Oh man, no, but it's like a redemption arc, you know, like, hey man, like you guys always, you know, someone is easily will talk shit about our scene and everyone is to arms to defend it. But when an event actually happens for you guys to come show up, nobody shows up. When the call to arms come, you know, when it's
the
there,
call to farms, dude.
when the call to farms is alerted, when they blow the horn, you know, it's just like
there's no Blastoise.
No one shows up. What?
What?
Huh?
Rico, do you have Discord? Rico, can we call you in? Rico, where's Rico? Rico, are you there? I want to hear. I don't know, but I want to hear what Rico thinks. Tom's going.
Who's Tom's?
Yeah, you know the homie Tom, dude.
Rico, we're gonna
Hilfiger.
we're gonna call you in, man. So if you guys thought this was gonna be
we're
gonna call on Rico. So if you guys thought this podcast was gonna end soon, this is probably gonna be like a. Do you guys mind if we get Rico on there for a little bit?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I concede to the floor.
Why would I mind that?
Rico, do you want to tag me? Okay, so how do we invite Rico into this thing?
You tell me, bro. You invited us.
Fuck, dude. I feel like
hit the add friends
on the
thing.
top, right?
Yeah, I think.
How do I shot web?
Is it Dead Alive still? Is he on? Spoiler: Dead Alive is Rico.
It is.
I don't see him on though. Yeah.
At G-Tech.
Party time?
Soma. Suma, I feel like you're not from San Diego because you're always at the. Did he change your Discord name? This sucks. I can't find Rico.
Well, I bet you can. I bet you can find him.
I think it's because he's not in my friends list.
Well, you should add him.
Oh yeah, you should probably add him first.
God, I hate Discord.
Well, I mean, you just have to, you know, use it. All right. Fair.
Can't you add him?
No, because you started the call.
No, that's not. Is that a thing? I feel like I'm gonna fuck this all up, dude. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, we've never been professional, anyways, dude. Just it's already funny enough as it is. I figure.
Why is Rico not on my friends list, dude?
Because he's not your friend.
Come on. Don't say that.
That's what you told me.
Wait. Okay. Copy. Rico, I'm gonna message this to you. Even though everyone can.
Yeah. We're taking your suggestions right now, dude.
Yeah.
Can you figure it out? Cause okay, I was gonna do something.
Yeah, if you donate $20, you can get a spot on the podcast.
Yeah.
To my PayPal only.
All right. This sucks, dude. What are you gonna do, Will?
I was gonna try to add him.
Go try to add him.
Okay.
Well, I mean, how the fuck did you call us? Like, that's how this started. So, I figure if you just retrace your steps, we can figure this out.
I sent you a friend request, Rico.
Oh.
You don't have him either, you piece of shit, dude. Why are you guys giving me a hard time, dude? I feel like Vince is the only person that has. Okay, added. Oh, there he goes, dude.
Oh, there he is.
Rico?
What's up, man?
No!
Oh,
yes!
it worked.
Oh, no. Oh, Rico. All right, brother. Brother, man. Tell us about Hyperball, man. I want to hear the inside scoop about Hyperball, man.
Yeah, where's
Want to
Rico's
know
picture?
the inside look of the SD Illuminati?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the
we need Rico's
inside
picture,
scoop?
Yeah, turn your cam on.
Yeah, turn the camera on. Are you naked, dude? You don't have to put it on if you're naked.
No, I don't have my webcam set up.
So you're naked. All right, no problem.
All right.
I'm using my old computer.
So okay, so this is what we're gonna do, Rico. It's been a super long time since we had you as a guest, or since we had a guest at all. So I'm super excited. So I'm so excited. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. So Will or Vince, please. I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know why we had Rico on the call.
You know, let's
Well,
just
you're
go
talking
with your
about
opening.
Hyperbomb, right?
Go with your opening thoughts, Rico.
Yeah,
what do you have to say?
what's your opening thoughts about Hyperbomb? And what do you think, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know what you think about Hyperbomb. What do you think about the players that are just like, I don't think I can show up, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
just feel bad because, like,
yes.
I don't know if the price, like, scared people away, but, like, David always loses money, like, sick as fuck when he has a tournament.
Hey, man, I can totally relate to that, dude.
Yeah.
I have never in my life made a profit of anything, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, yeah, keep going.
So, I mean, he tried to raise the price up a little bit. I told him, like, you probably, you get more. Fuck, man. Like, honey attracts more than fucking, vinegar. So, like, I don't know. I would have had it cheaper. I
I think the initial cost was kind of a blow up at first, but I mean, the people that are gonna go were gonna go anyways. Is like my line of thinking always. But I heard that pretty frequently. So
Yeah, but there are people who are just terrified to pay that. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
they'll
for
go to
sure.
fucking Korean barbecue like 6 times a week, but they're not gonna pay them to go to fucking
for a tournament, yeah.
Well,
For
and
somewhere where they're gonna get fucked up, they won't spend that money.
And spectator
And,
fee is $40 though too. That's kind of I think that's ridiculous. Anime Ascension, that shit was like what, $10-20, half of that or some shit, you know?
I know. I told them the
Electric
whole
cancels
time. I was like, the prices need to be like lower for everything. But I mean, I get where he's coming from. To, you can't be so realistic that like, oh, people actually have money. Let me turn the TV off. It's fucking bullshit.
Are you watching loud
people-
porn, dude? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm watching a Western movie.
Same. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's like this idea that he has. It's like, oh, these people actually got money. They just don't want to spend it on anything other than food and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, well, like, if that's your logic, right? You're right. They don't want to spend it on anything other than food and comics and shit. Like, on a fucking $40 venue for a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, what's
I mean,
the
that's
fuck?
valid. Yeah.
Own point, but like not in the right way. I was like, dude, you're like fucking crazy. But I mean, I don't know. It's all good.
It's a
I mean, he really tried hard. I mean, we'd go to like these like secret locations, like, and have these like meetings about how we're gonna like take everyone's money, but it never fucking pans out. You know how it is. Like,
Yeah, I know how it is.
I don't know. I was listening to you guys read off the entrance, and I was just like, Jesus Christ! Like, I think Victrix kind of gonna do a lot more stuff, and now they're just like,
Well, I feel like when you have these big spots, like let's think like, because when you think about it, Victrix is a pretty big deal, right? Especially San Diego. It's a San Diego branch and everything. And then when like, I love David and I love everyone, even me, right? Like, it's just like if I was to go up to some, like, let's say I would go up to Hori, be like, hey, can you guys sponsor my tournament? Like, fucking can you give us like $1 million, like $500 for the pod and some like all these prizes? Like, if I'm like the president of Hori, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy, man? Like, how do I even know we're gonna like this event's gonna happen? How do I know he's not gonna like rip us off? How, you know what I mean? Like how do I know that this is legit? You know what I mean? Like, so if I'm that, I'm be like, we can't give you like the $500 pot, but we can give you a stick and maybe you can take a picture, blah blah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's just
usual.
yeah.
there's talks, and he comes off as pretty professional. And
I don't doubt that one bit.
He has
man.
a background of doing it, and he didn't always live here. He's done other stuff like Final Round and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's just kind of like dude, like, because he tries to like make it hype to make San Diego like a cool region, have a bigger tournament, and like, it just the pre-reg opens up and the price is like, it's doable. But don't get me wrong, I waited the last day too because
Yeah,
like
that's another.
because goddamn,
yeah, like I didn't sign up the day to drop. I'm kind of partially responsible for that, but I just wish that.
Just say what you do.
Yeah.
This is literally
I don't know.
like you know us, dude. Like we're the
Like,
underground, dude. Like
there's been really cool moments from Hyperbomb that I don't even think people
Know about,
remember
yeah.
or notice. Like,
Talk about when A-Bomb beat Tong and shit.
dude,
Or
that
any of those
so
things. Or you guys hate that.
nobody fucking was even watching that except
Or
for
I
me
think
and
even
Steven.
like Audric beat Tong in Street Fighter 5, and then I beat Audric,
Yes.
which I like that was like a crazy ass match. Like all these crazy
That was
matches, yeah.
sick.
Like the A-Bomb Tong one, like it was
Oh
like
yeah, you're right.
he literally parried. He did the Justin Wong like or give up like comeback literally with a pixel magic pixel
Yeah.
left, just enough damage to kill him, and it wasn't like for second place like the other
No.
match was. Like it
It
was
was
to
to
win the
fucking
whole
win.
fucking turn.
Yeah.
It was insane.
He
I was
needed
like,
to do that to win, and he did it.
to die, and he fucking won. I
And
was
then
just
he
like,
didn't.
dude, this is like the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. And there's been even like
Wait,
when it was at the theater,
Mhm.
That was cool.
it was at the last one we did was really cool.
RQ dropped that pizza, dude. That was badass, man.
Yeah, and you guys ate that shit. The
Got
whole thing.
invited this like mentally challenged kid from her school, and he came and fucked up some guy who's like gone to Evo a bunch of times that also went to school with Oscar, and it was the funniest shit. In Super Turbo, like on the side setup I brought, it was the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, you know what I mean? Just like even the playing field, dude. Like full. I honestly laughed for like 20 minutes straight.
That shit was pretty cool.
It was so cool. I was like, damn, this guy's a fucking badass dude. Like, he just fucking ruined this guy's life. Like,
Yeah,
he
we
was
never saw
so
him again.
distraught. He never, dude. He left. It was the funniest shit.
Yeah, we never
like a
saw
lot
him
of
again.
funny things happened at Hyperbombs, and
Yeah, you floated. You levitated one time too.
yeah, I did. That was pretty cool. And I don't know. I just wish that it would have. I don't know. I wish the price point would have been a little more reasonable, and maybe people would have shown up and like.
I think it would have helped. I mean, you just saw it even then when they had the discount code. The entrance shot up pretty quick. So
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like to think that that was kind of a point, as much as we wish it wasn't. Like a lot of people are not in the situation where I am, where I can barely pay my bills right now, and I really can't afford to go. Some people can, but they choose not to. But
no,
I mean,
it's in
less money helps.
in the end of it, it always comes down to money, dude. It's always gonna fucking come down to money.
It has some kind of influence.
Because okay, so
Yeah, I told him too that like some people I know that he's like, oh, these guys actually do got money and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, they do, but like, dude, that's a lot of money just for a
Yeah.
1-day event. Like if okay, I always tell him this shit. I'm like, bro, like I paid $50 for Evo 2012, and it was a 3-day event with the finals included. You know what I mean?
And I got a shirt.
Shirt for it. Like it's. I know the times have definitely changed since then. Like
Yeah.
fuck, man. Like $50 day of for a 1-day event. Like that's rough. But you'd be fucking stupid to miss it because it's gonna be hype at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be super fucking sick. Like even if like a lot of people don't show up, like it's just gonna be cool kids. Like it's gonna be badass. Like see me beat all the San Bernardino guys in the Alpha tournament, and it's gonna be like the retribution. I'm gonna
The redemption arc for Rico, dude.
exactly, dude. Those
You gotta
guys
get
aren't
Pip
that
on
good.
his money back.
The one guy who's good's not going, so it's all good. I feel pretty good about it.
The unoptimized 92%er, dude.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, it's okay. I'm not even gonna get into that. I feel like if I was rocket scientist, I was trying to like convince you guys that the moon landings weren't like a fucking hoax, and you're just like, oh, I swear, look, it's all different, all this shit. I'm like, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's all good. You guys don't know about the real combos.
Okay.
You think you do, but you don't.
Let's talk
Exactly.
about so my thing is that this is a once in a lifetime event, like once a year, whatever. So you can pay the money, right? But I mean, that's my logic. I think everyone should go because it only happens like once. Majors only happen once a year, technically, right? Unless they do like a Hyper Bomb 3.1, whatever. But you gotta always remember too, like with me too, like I haven't. The reason why I haven't signed up yet is because I signed up for Red Bull and I signed up for EC. That's a lot of tournaments I'm attending too. For real tournament players like myself, no, like for other tournament players that are going to these multiple events, it's kind of and like that don't have sponsorships and are just fucking just like, like sponsor my wallet, which I don't mind. I am gonna play at the big Kahuna Burt. I am gonna play at Hyper Bomb, and I am gonna pay the money. But at the moment, like, not to sound like a dick, it was just like my main priority was signing up for Electric Cancel. Paul, if you're in here, you have not signed up for Electric Cancel because we are pending your team invite. But
you should probably sign up.
But 100%, I am going to go to Hyperbomb because it's the SD tourney. I love David. I love everything SD. And I'm fucking giving him all my setups. I think, you know what I mean. I'll talk to him later. But no, I'm gonna go to Hyperbomb. But it's just, it does suck though in the end when like money is like the reason why people don't play. And
it's
then
a blow up, man.
Because some of us are not unfortunate to have real jobs or good paying jobs, or we just suck at money management, or we just.
Or all the above.
Real life shit happens, dude.
Yep.
It's just terrible. But I do think if you really believe in something and you really want to play and all that shit, like you should really sign up for Hyperbomb. Because I've been to all of them and every single one has been badass. And
each one has been more badass than the last, man, for many reasons.
And then
that Handlery Hotel is really cool too. Like that's a chill fucking venue, man.
And then
see you there tomorrow, man.
It's just fucking it blows my mind how like this event has been going on. And like real talk, the first one wasn't that big, and then the second one got a little bigger, and then the third one was a lot bigger, and then it's just one of those like it's only gonna get better. But it just sucks cause there was like that 3-year hiatus thing. But it's just this event can be so much more, and I always trying to figure out not just Hyperbomb, but everything else, Game Sync, Hyperbomb, all these other locals. There's so many. Like why? And I don't know why these aren't real things. And I just feel like it's just because the San Diego scene is, I don't know, like it's always been the same. It's not as big as everyone thinks. I hope if you're like a new TO, I really hope you're not just like, I'm gonna be in I want to start running locals and like it's just this easy cash grab scheme, blah. You know what I mean? Like it's not like.
There's no money in it.
There's no money in it.
There's no money in it.
Yeah. After watching PHS those 2 years, dude, there's no money, dude. I've seen where the money goes, dude.
You're gonna lose money. You're literally gonna lose money.
The fucking Chargers games weren't even on TV, bro. Like, there's just so much other shit to do. Like, it's just like get like man, I don't know. Like, San Diego is a place where you can get a lot of shit done on a Friday night or a Saturday night, and like all the people that go to TTF, like they're all fucking diehards. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you.
Gonna be there no matter what. Like,
yeah.
And it's not like they don't got anything else better to do, but that's what they got going on.
They know that
that's their shit.
They know if they want to get games in and play, like they know where to go, right?
Play.
Yeah, it's the place to fucking play.
Place to play, man. And
and that's not coming from me, dude. Like fuck that, man. Like it's like that's I hate saying that. Like if you want to play with the big boys, like if you want to play at the Weenie Hut, play at the Weenie Hut. But if you want to like see what the FGC is really all about, it's like David running Hyperbomb. Where do you see David more at? This motherfucker's at TTF all the time, and he's also promoting his event and talking about it and playing. I don't see any fucking one else doing that shit. When's the last time you saw someone from fucking Nowhere Gaming or Game Sync or whatever all these places go to other venues, talk about their event and all this shit, right?
Because they're new jacks, bro. Like David.
But every time I go to every time I go to a fucking event, I always say, "Oh, it's cool, man. If you want to play at TTF, we're here." Blah blah blah. And then that last time I went to Game Sync, people fucking showed up. They showed that. But then that's why I sound like a dick, right? That's what I fucking sound like a dick when it's like I support every single fucking anything that comes to San Diego. I'll support it. I'll at least show up once, and I'll support it. And then, but it's fuck, man. Like what the fuck, dude? Like all these these new kids are like, oh, it's like a club, man. It's like no, they only play where they want to play. And then if not, there's a big excuse. There's some dumbass fucking excuse that it's gonna happen, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't know. And then people get mad at me. Well, you're not supporting. It's like, dude, fuck you, man. I already I did my work, man. I did my time, and I'm still doing time, dude. Like, it's just that shit, dude. Like, don't ever say that me, Vince, any of these motherfuckers any of the TTF team, anyone that's been playing at TTF since the fucking OG days and still plays. That you have no right to tell them that they don't support shit, man. Because they did their time. We all did our fucking time in an era of, fucking hell, dude. We all survived the Street Fighter 4 fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? The dry spell. We all survived that fucking horrible dry spell.
The wet dream.
And it became a wet dream, right? The drought. We all survived that fucking drought, man. people forget that there was a time where TTF was fucking Soul Calibur 3 or 4. No, Soul Calibur 4 and fucking Smash Brawl. It wasn't Tekken 6. It wasn't fucking Street Fighter 4. Those were the 2 main games. And we were all playing tournaments at the house for that shit. TTF at a time was a Soul Calibur Smash Brawl house. But people still played and showed up.
Yep.
And then it's just fucking like, we have so many of these inspiring new players in San Diego, but they don't want to leave their house. They don't want to support anything else but their own thing, and they will only go to Evo, and then they'll just talk shit about every other venue behind their fucking back. They don't even have the balls to sit.
What are you talking about, Cody?
I'm talking about everyone.
What? People actually do that?
Dude, where have you been?
I don't know. I've been working and, getting my real combos down. And,
Optimized.
But all I got to say is I'm super excited for Hyper Bomb.
So you're talking about, like people who have these, like, new little...
It's just the
spots that are popping up, and they just,
the old 19ers, whatever. Just all these new school people that... There's always going to be an excuse in the end how they're just
confused a little bit because who's like a good player that I guess from one of these places, like these new good players, but like are there actually good players
that doesn't play like at TTF or just in general?
Yeah, like is there like from one of these little fucking comic book shops or like random like?
I mean, there's good players, but they'll get bodied by the players at the house, I guess. Like, Tekken-wise, I don't know about Dragon Ball anymore, but, yeah, Senpai and Espada are good, but, I mean, I think, like, real talk-wise, Senpai's good. Like, I have a really hard time beating him. Espada, I don't think he's ever beaten me, but, I mean, Obi's really good, but these players are so good, but, and then I'm just thinking maybe it's just not in, like, that's not their main concern, right? They have real-life shit, and then... They're just, I guess that's another excuse for, I'm not really taking this game seriously anymore. But I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. For me, because I'm all about FGC and I just want to keep getting better and better and all that shit. But it's hard. I don't know. The fighting game scene is just it's just hard to please everyone, man. Because you can't. I guess you can't. Like, you want to, but you can't. You're always going to, like, make someone mad. You're always going to upset someone. And you can't make everyone happy. But,
it's not your job to make everyone happy,
But as a TO, it kind of is though. You want to.
You can only do so much, but you really want to always do the best you can for everything. But sometimes it's just not feasible.
At the same time, I mean, you kind of don't want to bend too much to the people that are not going to really be there, like because there's people who show up and there's people who don't. That's like the whole slogan, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I mean. Because that's what I mean. As much as people do kind of like be like, oh, TTF's kind of crazy and what's it called, but like all these other places that try and run shit, I'll tell you, David's always mesmerized at how people still like damn, TTF is so popular still. Like what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like you would put a bet on like, oh, eventually this shit's gonna die out, but no, this shit's been around for so long. It's been like it's like the most established brand. Fucking anywhere, like where even the arcades that Wednesday Night Fights have gone out of business and opened back up and gone out of business.
I still get badass calls from or shout outs from like Wednesday Night Fights and all those people, dude. It's pretty cool,
Yeah, so like, I think whatever's working, it's working good. It's just, I don't know. Maybe they lose. I know there's a lot of people who like kind of. And they don't want to come around anymore.
I think half of it's probably my fault, as in like I am a TL, but I'm also just really I speak my mind a lot, and I'm really loud, and I'm like I talk shit. I'm always like I just speak my mind, and maybe it's to the newcomers that's kind of like what is this guy like what's going on? You know what I mean?
If you're not directly telling them that they're garbage and they should never come back, then that is not a factor.
All right, I'll take that, Vince. Thank you. But,
no, I mean, like, well, the whole, everyone used to talk a lot of shit, and, like, that was cool, But I don't know. People are real sensitive these days. You gotta walk on fucking... You're stepping on glass everywhere.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're not specifically telling them that you can't play here because you're shitty and you should never come back, then that's really not a factor, I don't think.
I got you.
Happens, though, like, people, they lose, and they get fucking, like, butthurt and they don't come back.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, that's different. They just got fucked up and they don't want to play anymore. It's like, you know what? I thought I was good, but I ain't really shit.
That happens everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The point of what you're supposed to do in a situation like that is have a reason for them to come play anyways if they get fucked up. Like, have people around their skill level and shit. But that's not up to you either. That's up to the players. So they either want to get better to a level where that isn't a factor so much anymore, or they just won't come at all. So you can only really do so much in that situation also. That's why it's important to have every skill level. People always say, oh, well, I'm not good, so I shouldn't show up. It's like, no, that's not really 100% true, because if you can have somebody around your level, that's really the most important thing that you could have in a scene anyways. So it's not the top players, it's not the money, it's not all that shit. If you're actually interested in playing and getting better, people around your level is the most valuable thing you could have. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Shout outs to the level up. When we had those round robin level ups, dude, those things were really popular.
Yeah, those were the ones that got the most entrants almost every time. Yeah. So.
But no, I'm really excited for Hyperbomb, man. But I want it to be, like just the SD go, like everyone looks forward to it every year. Like, damn, Hyperbomb is coming up, and I think I really now, I'm seeing it now because we're talking about it. I'm glad Rico. I'm really having a good time. But I think it's just I gotta do something about it. We all have to do something about it. We gotta teach David Discord. I'm sure no. No.
Well, maybe I mean, like this year, I feel like it's kind of already
done.
You know.
Yeah, the damage is already done.
Whoever shows up's gonna show up. But like for next year, I don't know if it's even gonna happen next year. Honestly, like this could be such a disaster that
there's no way to find out. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope everyone shows up, guys.
Well, they have to, because don't you have to pay on like you have to pay like on the site, right? Or do you, or can you pay on site? Like, do you have to pay on Smash
No, I think I already paid.
No, I'm saying that if you, the only way you can sign up on Smash is if you pay, like, right, you can't like say I'll pay at the venue, right? No.
So at least those people are gonna be there.
Money's already gone if they don't show up, right?
So
that's what I'm saying though. Like, these people like kind of had to show up unless they're just that turned off and say fuck it, $40, man, take it.
Yeah, in which case it's already in your pocket, so it doesn't really matter.
I hope the numbers are good enough, and
I'll tell you one thing.
Because if we could plan it out right for like the whole year to hype it up, you know how cool it could actually be. Like, it could be so fucking sick. We could do like a fucking Dante versus what's his name money match. Fucking, you could have all these little things, right?
There's a million different things that you could do for
everyone. Can like all the grievances can be like played out on a pretty grand arena, and it could be really fucking cool. But people gotta sign up, man, pre-register, because that's what like killed that one tournament. Remember that guy, the final round guy came down here to do a tournament, and like no one pre-registered, and he lost like $22,000. He had to pay $22,000 for that down the drain.
That sucks. That fucking
something
sucks.
like that. Like, my comment earlier was San Diego's where tournament organizers go to die. Like, I swear, dude, like you don't want to fucking put it on the line here. Remember Mad Cats had that tournament like planned?
Yeah, it never happened.
Exploded.
It never happened.
I will say that one brewery tournament that Victrix put on was actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one, man.
Yeah, too bad you can't go to it, but that's cool.
All right, we got Rico on the line. Will, Vince, do you want to say anything to Rico? Even though you just probably saw him Wednesday.
I want to see. I mean, it's good seeing you yesterday, Rico.
But
see you tomorrow, man.
But FGC, there he is, dude. There's Calm Warrior, man. Hell yeah. But FGC, like Will, like what do you want to see from Hyperbomb, and what do you hope to see, and what can we do? Hopefully, we get another one, and what, like, as a community, what can we do? Like,
honestly, I think David's in here, so that's cool. But I think
no, let's be real, man. This is what we're all about, man.
Well, like, I've never been a Hyperbomb, but like, I've always. So this will be my first Hyperbomb. And I do agree with everyone. Like, I think we all kind of feel like, yeah, it should kind of be something that it should be bigger than what it is, right? And I think since we're at this point,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think like I have some ideas to like make a tournament bigger. Like, and I think the thing is, people aren't gonna show up if they don't know about it. And I think I don't know. I just think it could have been like promoted in a better way, right? And not to say like the stuff that's been done like now isn't good, but I think it should have been something that's been in everyone's like mind throughout the year. And kind of what I'm getting at that is like when you see these tournaments that come up and they start from pretty much nowhere, um one of the ways they promote it is like they'll have yeah, I have suggestions. They'll have little ads and shit during like Wednesday night
Yeah,
fights or whatever.
you had to buy those too.
You know, because that's how people find out about tournaments. And like you'll see that at like Level Up, they'll have, you know, oh, we have Defend the North or whatever coming up. And that's a good way to promote tournaments, right? Advertise at other events.
Well, yeah, like I mean, back when PHS was doing well, Jesse and all of them, they were always like fucking talking about PHS on their like streams and shit. That was cool. Um, and you know what I think really quick? I'm sorry, Will. I think promo videos are like, all jokes aside, just like videos, highlight videos. Because if you think about it, the last promo video I've ever seen, maybe the box, but SD was like we had a vanilla Ranbat. Like that was the only one. Like videos of like our players and shit. But that's that's what I think. I'm sorry, Will, but no, I'm loving what's coming from you right now, man.
No, I mean, because I think about this all the time, and like, you know, I want Hyperbomb to succeed. Like, I've always wanted there to be a good tournament in San Diego, like for sure. So yeah, promoting at other venues, like not even just Wednesday night fights. Like, there's, you know, Game Realms,
Dropkick.
yeah, Dropkick, like all that other shit.
Game
Sync, like honestly, yeah, Sync.
Seriously,
because we have these people, you know, more people that like signing up to TTF than Hyperbomb or whatever. So yeah, promoting at other events, letting people know. I think it's partly there's some responsibility on like the local players as well.
Yeah,
that
I blame myself 100%, and I'll go into that later.
People to show up.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's not to like put it all on one player, but you know, people go to Wednesday night fights. Like people from our scene go, you know, travel. There's people know other players that in other scenes. Like word of mouth is, you know, a very powerful thing. So I think that would help. I also think like probably one of the biggest things is having a good stream, especially in this day and age. I don't even know if there's is there a stream for Hyperbomb this year?
There's supposed to be.
is it X?
There sure is supposed to be.
It was X. I think it's someone else now.
Corey?
Right. So in any case,
like Florida or something.
Having a stream, you know, obviously that's gonna help people. Not even maybe if they didn't, you know, make this year's, you have some footage to show for like next year. So like, hey, like fucking some hype ass matches, like
yeah, Cody versus Guilty, man.
Yeah, like
that was a pretty funny match, man. If you remember,
that was hype as fuck. I do remember that.
I knew that he
was
was
a
a
good
teleport,
match.
so that's why I activated V triggers. So just...
Yes, of course.
So yeah, stream. Fuck, I don't know what else, but that's just kind of like that's how I see like tournaments being successful. People need to know about it. People need to have a reason to go to it, and then people will need to have a reason to go to the event next year. So if you build on that, then I think, you know, that's eventually how you get sponsors, eventually how you get, you know, other TOs to like recognize your event for what it is, and then, you know, that's how a tournament would grow. Now, it's easy to say all that. It's, you know, I know it's like not. It's not even it's a lot harder to do.
No,
But
it is,
I
yeah.
understand that, and but like honestly, like you know, but like, we have this knowledge, right? And if you want to see this succeed, then honestly, we could make it happen. But it's gonna like actually be work, and like we can't put it all on David and the people he has. Like honestly, it actually needs to be like a community like driven thing if
Community
we
effort.
actually want to see it succeed.
It does.
So that's what I think.
Rico, you still there?
I'm still here.
So what do you think about that, Rico? Or Vince? I'm sorry, Vince. What do you have anything you want to like? We want to add on about this whole hyper bomb thing and like, I like when like Will and Vince really, really have like good input. Like when we're like serious about shit like this, and it's fucking insane, dude. Like, cause we really mean this shit. Like, it's just something that it all touched our lives, whatever, made us better people, blah blah blah. No, it really influenced all of us somehow, and like we really do care about this scene, man. Like it's fucking crazy. But Vince, is there anything? Cause and we all literally know each other. We all literally like all four of us on this podcast right now, like they at least once they lived at Vince's house besides me, or currently living at Vince's house, or at least been there for like spent like a whole week there for some reason, no, we're like and like these like random trips I would have up to Vince, and then like what do I mostly do? Just watch Vince play. No, wow, no, we talk about shit like this. We talk about the ideas for PHS.
You try and beat Dinosaurs for Hire for like.
Well, that too. Well, okay. We besides.
Yeah, we didn't have shirts on during that.
Hollywood is always the last level, and it wasn't. And then the game glitched out on me and Rico. The end. All right, that's what happened really that one day. But no, like it's just you know what I mean. Like this is like a really. Literally, we have like 40 plus people in here right now, and they're all listening. And by the end of the podcast, I want to at least see 71 people registered for that tournament. Just one more person. I really
anybody.
do. And we'll link it again. But yeah, Vince, and what's
it might even be me. Who knows?
Your final input, what you want to see, anything questions for Rico? Because Rico is like staff. We're kind of all staff, but yeah, Vince, take it away, man.
If we're on the old rant subject, I could throw a few things out there. I'm not a TO, I've never run a tournament before, but the things that I would do is first of all, I would at least once a week, leading up to it, as soon as you actually know you're gonna run it and all that stuff, be like, hey bros, hyper bomb's happening. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool. This and this is gonna happen. Here's the link. In a format that's easy to digest. Because nowadays people are not gonna click 6 different times to try to get to a tournament to see what the fuck's going on. Like, make it easy to present. Easy to read. Say if you have any questions, this and that. The whole promotion of it is like, sure, I guess some people don't really know what the fuck's going on with that, and they're trying, but it can really be that simple. You could just post every like, I don't, you just have to be once a week. It could be whatever your schedule is. Post once a week. Post whatever. Make it easy to digest. Here, this is happening. We're gonna be running all these tournaments. Sign up. The signups are at X amount. If we get more than this will happen. Like just basic shit like that. That's the first thing. Second of all, if you are trying to run a tournament here, the real question you got to ask yourself is, what do the players around the area, what is it that they are going to want? And I can tell you that 90% of us don't give a fuck about real crazy raffles and like prizes and shit like that. We just want a place to play, and we just want to be able to play some fucking games, for more than X amount of hours, a nice space, open space, all that stuff, just the real basic needs. So you got to really cater to what the people around your area want to do. You don't have to promote to all these people out there. If it's good enough, the people around it are going to promote it for you anyways. So, I don't know. There are so many things around the scene that could be done with this anyways. Like, some of these storylines really write themselves, like Dante versus everybody, all this dumb shit happening. If Manny was still here, like the Manny, Sean, whoever the fuck else rivalries, like all this shit, like really, it doesn't have to be that hard. You can just ask the players to do shit like that if you really want to do stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know really where I'm going with this, but if I'm going to rant, those are the things I would rant about. I don't really have much to say other than all the things that have already been said, and the things that we've done for it is like, I can't do anything. I can't run your tournament for you. I can't promote. I can't do all that stuff. The only thing I can do is tell everybody how good the last 2 tournaments were and why you should come to this one. That's really all I can do as a community member. Unless you personally ask me to do some shit, that's what's going to happen. So, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say on the subject.
All right. No, I think all we can say is, I mean, we always say it, show up or don't. Support your locals. If you're really serious about this shit, see you at Hyperbomb. It's just so, it's people, it's literally, I don't, I'll talk shit about myself successfully, right? No, so there's no, like, when people say shit like Cody's only doing it for himself, whatever, you know, whatever, whoever says shit like that, it's like, dude, there's like, I have lost money like so much. I think what I'm saying right now is like I didn't want to blow up on Dante during that post where he said I don't love the scene. I do everything for myself. I it took all my might to hold like back making an angry like post about like I lost like, you know, how much money I've lost, like the damage into my house, like relationship wise it ruined, you know, just all this shit that, you know what I mean, just I've sacrificed for you guys. And I can say easily that I would never ever like change that. I would never ever change that. All the shit I went through during like, you know, the legendary Viscant versus Tong Money match, or not even a money match, just like the first of 500.
It was just the first 100,
and that I suffered, you know. But you know, it's just all this shit, man. Just like, you know, just all the money I've lost, like all just everything that happened, dude. Like this, it's just I would never like trade that, or you know, I would never trade it. I would whatever, you know what I mean? I would.
Yeah, and these events definitely don't make money. I've counted the cash at the end of the events sometimes, and I can tell you that it's not enough to cover the shit we've bought and the stuff we've done.
When you look at paper and you do see, like, all right, Big Kahuna events, right? These Big Kahuna events is fucking like, oh my god, $20 or $10 a head. He's making this money. You gotta remember that money is technically going to the pot. The money is going to. Well, let's think about it. I did not make. In the end, the venue fee is not paying for the $500 Big Kahuna pots. The venue fee is not paying for the art that I'm doing. The venue fee is. I'm losing money. That's all. But
I can tell you, it's for damn sure not paying for the raffle shit because we went and bought that the day before. And it was but dude, yeah, it was a lot more than that.
You guys like lost your ass on those fucking peach rings, dude.
The peach rings are they're not cheap, man, and we had to buy a cash box too. So,
but it's worth it. It's worth every fucking moment. It's worth every moment. It's worth every.
Yeah. Every time somebody comes up and says that they love the raffle or they hate the podcast and shit like that, it's all worth it, man.
It's worth
every
it.
single time.
It is. It really, and it's worth like seeing how disappointing or mad. It's worth just. It's just worth it. That's all you gotta say, man. Like the people that literally
100%.
The people that my favorite thing is that knowing that there are people out there that hate TTF, that find reasons to just shit on it, and that's like the best thing about it. Or they just want to see it not successful. You know what I mean? It's just
for some reason.
It's so funny. But I don't even know if I'm going with this. But it's just, I love my scene. I'll see you at Hyperbomb.
I'll see you at Hyperbomb.
But
man.
I think
it's
that's
gonna
all
be
it is,
awesome.
dude. And I think next.
I can't wait to do commentary on every game, possibly. So you're gonna hear me a lot, maybe. Who knows?
I think there's supposed to be like a movie room too.
What? Oh, I remember that. Yeah, no, yeah.
Like porn or?
Watching The Last
No,
Dragon.
I think it's
Like
gonna
a
be
jerk
like
off thing?
it's gonna be like fucking super bad on repeat or something for like
That
the whole,
sounds pretty fucking cool, dude.
or something. It's gonna be sick, man.
So it's gonna be like the old OFCs, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, shows up. I think you're gonna have a good time. If everyone would have shown up, it would have been really fucking cool. There's always next year. If people are going to TwitchCon, I know Gallin and
Paul,
a lot of people are going to
people.
TwitchCon, and they're not going to be able to make it, and that's too bad. The date was just so fucked, and then there's another thing happening.
There was
I
nothing
don't
that
even
could
want
be
to
done with
mention
that.
it.
Yeah, people
because-
don't know, but there's not a lot that could have been done about that. This is what had to happen.
You know what I mean? What's going on, Rico? You can't
I
just
don't
say
want to
that.
mention something else that's going on because it might like take one person away from fucking Hyperbomb. So
What,
I'm not even gonna say it.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
I think it's the night. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Come on, man. Is it like Winter Nights at Balboa or some shit?
The night of tonight.
I'm pretty sure it's Super Arcades like last.
It is. No, it
It
is. It is. It's 100% Super Arcade's last fucking.
Yep, it is.
And everyone should know that. That's the. It's
Yeah.
just a thing. You shouldn't take that away from people. You know what I mean? Everyone should know that.
Where's Matt's fucking shirt though? You know.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the plaque with my name on it. I'm just saying it might exist, but I haven't seen it. But that doesn't matter either.
I'm not gonna lie. When I went to Wednesday Night Fights the other night, and then I was telling people about Hyperbomb, like a lot of people were like sad they couldn't go to Hyperbomb because they're going to the. But then it's also a thing, right? It's their region. That's like, you know what I mean? That's like it's what are you gonna do? It's their home thing, dude.
I went to both AI closings, man.
He announced it this month. You can't blame him for announcing it, like
and the FFA closing too. I was there for that too.
It was high. They closed down the Marvel 2 tournament like halfway through, and there was like a riot and shit. It was fucking
dude. Yeah, Dark Prince was just gonna win anyways. There was no reason for them to keep going. It was a farce, dude. He was gonna fuck everybody up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I hope. Man, I can't believe the guys from San Bernardino are coming down to play fucking alpha only.
You know, all talk,
happens,
dude. All talk. We can as much shit as we talk about anyone or whatever. Azad loves San Diego and he loves alpha. Dude.
He does.
So
he says it all the time.
He says it all the time. Every time I go up there, I know, and he has in works. He wants to do like a fundraiser tournament for TTF.
I hope that actually happens because he made it sound pretty cool.
When I went up there, he talked about it, and then he's like,
"Oh yes, it is." Then I would assume it's happening.
He's making I guess he's making shirts for his like I think what's the his is it 858 whatever 818 and he even said that he told me if I want any shirts done or deals he's like he'll hook it up, like we'll work together, we'll get some, you know what I mean, like I don't know, I have nothing but respect for that guy, dude. That's all I'm gonna say, man. So
he's a cool guy, man. And he looks funny, so that's another plus.
He looks like Beetlejuice from like the cartoon series and shit.
Yeah, and he's just missing the pants, you know.
But
I hope at the last second a lot of people just sign up, like they got nothing better to do, you know.
That's the San Diego special.
For everybody to show up on the last day without pre-registering. It happens every single time.
And I'll tell you one thing right now, dude. There is one person more at this tournament. It says 7. Now there's 71, dude. That's all I gotta say, man. Thank you.
Maybe David should do some drop for last day to give a little incentive for people to actually fucking come through.
Who knows?
You know, in the end, what I think is that all the SD locals, all the TTF, you know, all like the OG of the OGs are all gonna go. We're all gonna have a good time.
I would have a good time.
All the new school guys, like all the new school guys, Joseph, all of them, they're all. It's gonna be a funny. It's amazing, like how our scene is like it's I guess whatever. It's amazing how much of our scene is like a family. Like, it sucks. I don't want like cliche wise, I guess, but I mean, I guess like everyone has their cliques, right? But I mean, it's up to you not to be a dick, right? Like TTF might be cliquey, but we're hell of open to everyone. I mean, there is no like Richard will always play with someone to get him better. Everyone at the house will always play Tekken. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. And then it sucks that, you know, like some people might like I feel bad for the people that don't feel that like family side like to us. Like, you know what I mean? Like just like the family part of our community, which I'm always opening to make bigger. Like I'm glad we met Joseph, Gil, Ollie, like all these guys that I consider like guys, they're bad at. Like I man, One Piece. Can we just like One Piece is such an amazing. I can't believe it's like it's been like that shit came out when I was 10. Just the concept of One Piece, like the chapter coming out is gonna be crazy. But I always think myself as the as Whitebeard, right? Like Whitebeard was just the biggest badass. He just wanted like
he just wanted a family.
He just wanted a family, and he made his crew huge. I always think about that shit, dude. It's just like, damn, dude, these are my boys, man. Like Jed, Mondo, go to GameSync, fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like recruit motherfuckers and shit and bring them back here. You know what I mean? And if someone talks shit, I'm more than happy to show up at the venue and get them. You know what I mean? If someone gets one of my boys, you know, we'll go into an ambush in you know, Marineford and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'll save Rico or anyone else from any other scene, you know, to make a point, you know, Bert. But no, we're really like, it's one of those things, dude. Like I like fucking Dale. You know what's funny? You know, Dale's not even from San Diego, man. I don't think people understand that Dale drives from fucking Temecula to TTF. He passes by other venues to play at the house.
Yep. He also made the first safe TTF sign. Don't forget about that.
And when people try to open like other events on other days, and these people like literally drive past another event to go to another event, it blows my mind. And Dale's pretty much that he's on Temecula. I already called it out. Like Temecula Murderetta is like pretty much honorary SD anyway. We've been saying that since the fucking
for a long time.
Yeah, since those like those comic or those tournaments up there, man. Shouts to T-Chong, you know. But it's crazy. The scene is a funny thing, and I'm glad to be part of it. I mean, I'm not gonna go into the whole Maybe I will.
It's pretty fun.
But I think we're just in the end. See how Hyperbomb. Rico, what do you I like? What do you want to see? Like I want to. I'm really happy that you're on this call.
Me too, man.
And then
I think that Will is got a point with like cutting some promo and then just go taking it to like, you know, be like, hey, play this shit, like promote it like that. I think that would get pretty much the most eyes.
Yeah.
And probably promote it the best and fastest way. Things like that. But we need to get a quality stream, like first, so you can get some good. There were so many hype moments. If somehow this shit would have been caught, like we could already have like the sickest trailer ever. But we just need to make it happen, like something like that. Getting a big sponsor, maybe like just to help with the cost, so David doesn't have to worry about like flipping the whole fucking bill, like. Make money doing this shit, like not in San Diego, man. This shit is a fucking pit, dude. It's a cost of living so fucking high. The venue fees are high. Every single thing is just super expensive. Like pay for fucking everything, man. And it's just it's hard, man. It's really hard. Like if you get like some big sponsor, right? If somehow some big sponsor could get put down, like money, like. That you don't have to fork out of your pocket, which could maybe pay for that trailer that you could go put at
you know,
or at least
at
least that money's coming in so that you don't have to worry about putting that, you know you're gonna get reimbursed on that.
I guarantee you there will be people out there that will do that shit for free, man, but we just gotta find them. But
yes.
we can also want could I pay people to do my videos and edit shit? No, I just don't. I'm cheap, so I do it myself and I upload all those videos and all that shit, you know what I mean? Or maybe
it could be done, you know.
It could be done. Can we get like big enough where like hell yeah we do that shit? But I mean, it just gotta start small. And David, I hope you're still in here. We are.
He is definitely still.
Next year there will be a hyper bomb, and next year I want to be part of these little meetings that I never got an invite to because I would love to help you. Besides give you all my setups, but I'd be more than happy to take part of this giant extravaganza. But no, I want this event to be humongous, but don't put TTF on it. Victrix fucked that up, you know what I mean? But no, I want Hyperbomb to be something big. Fuck Victrix was, all jokes aside, dude, that was such a great event, and there could have been another one. I swear to God that was such a sick. I had so much fun.
But those guys lost their fucking ass too, man. I guarantee.
No, they did.
That shit cost them like
and
they
not their ass. Someone lost their fucking mind too, man. Like holy shit, man. But
well, no, like you know, like
stuff.
So that venue, all that shit, the stream, the what's it called? Like it was a lot of fun.
No,
cool.
yeah, I got a giant text about it, dude. Like, yeah.
Oh, dude, I guarantee you that shit was like.
It was like 25. It was
fucking sink pit of all time, dude.
He told me
but it's a good promotion for their sticks.
Yeah.
Like
he could have also went to done it at Esports Arena for cheaper, but he wanted to do it in San Diego, and he blamed me for that. So we'll just
Oh, he blamed you for that? Wait,
that's
what?
Correct.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, there you go. Esports Arena, fuck that shit, man. That's why we gotta have Hyperbomb be a thing that like it stays around. Because being able to claim that we have our own fucking tournament that's at a cooler venue than the fucking esports arena, like the only good thing about that is that there's a fucking Yoshinoya like a mile and a half away, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
and Will's bumper, dude. Will's bumper's there too.
That play, honestly, dude, homegrown fucking grassroots, fucking FGC, fuck all this bullshit, fucking esports crap, like.
You gotta let you cancel, dude.
My disdain for that place is well known. So yeah, I hear you, man.
All right, are we done? Can we?
You tell me, bro.
No. You have to stay because you're part of the bitch. You know, we gotta do something.
You're not done yet.
So I know you have to leave. So I think there's not much to say. I think I'm not gonna talk about anything else.
I'll see you at Hyperbomb.
We're not gonna talk about Big Kahuna main event. We're not gonna talk about all the other shitty venues and shit. We're just gonna talk.
I'm gonna come by TTF tomorrow. I gotta pick up. Wait, is there no TTF tomorrow?
No. There hasn't been a TTF tomorrow in, like the whole year.
Oscar, no, she messaged me. I have what Audrey gave me, and I will give it to you guys.
I'll be there anyway.
I'll see you guys tomorrow or maybe Saturday, but yes, I'll see you there.
I gotta pick up my my setup from James. I'll probably just hit him up.
Hit him up. Okay, anyway, so I feel like Rico has to leave. So Rico, we're gonna do our hot or not and our bitch calling, and it's been a long time since, man. I re-listened to our podcast a lot.
It's pretty good.
The supermodel rant and just like all these rants, and it was a really good podcast. Oscar's dad was there. That was pretty funny. But no, it was fun. So I forgot about that. Yeah, but I want you to start it off, Rico. So who is your hot or not? And let's be real, and who is your bitch calling?
Well, I don't know what bitch calling is.
Well, it's always someone random.
Whoever's a bitch can be like whatever happened this week. Somebody's a bitch.
The people not signing
this
up.
Month. Yeah, something's been bothering you. Like anything.
All the A2 people not pre-regging for fucking Hyperbomb.
There you go.
There you go.
Fucking step up. If you're gonna be there, just sign up. Like, for real. I want to get at least like 10 people, for God's sakes. Fuck, man. Like, what happened?
Yeah, don't be
all
a
the
bitch.
Jasons. The Jason multiplier needs to hit. Like, you guys need to fucking show up and just gonna be there. Just sign up.
All right, and then you're hot or not? Don't say your wife either. Just give us something new.
Hot or not? This is anyone in the.
It's anybody.
Right? You know what, Rico? It used to be from the FGC, but we expanded to Twitch thoughts, Twitter models, cosplayers, dudes.
Yeah, whatever you want, dude. The world's your oyster.
It could be Alexis again, but
Alexis is good. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man.
Tiny human.
Oh, dude, Amanda, holy shit.
There he goes.
No.
Kissing high.
Richard.
Richard.
All
right. Can we
any
get
particular reason?
reason? Or?
I don't know. It just came to my mind.
All right.
Because he tries so hard, And it'd be funny if everyone's just like, "Nah, you look stupid." Like, that'd be funny. Too short, right?
All right,
Rico. But if you want to stay on, you can. But it really was a blast having you on here, and I really want to do this more with other people, or even you, man. So, any last words for Rico before he leaves the call? Or he can stay, but
I love you.
Yeah, we love you, Rico.
Love you guys too.
All right, man. Anyway, I don't know if he's still here, but he can stay. I don't give a fuck. I like Rico. He's my bro. Anyway, Vince. Hot or not, Ebony Goddess, bitch calling. Let's go.
All right, man. It's a broken record at this point, but I guess my job, they're bitches. My paycheck came in, and it's just, I use the phrase a joke and a waste of time a lot, but it feels like I wasted all my time being there, dude. The last paycheck is not even enough to cover my rent and bills. Like, it's not even close. It's like, it's a fucking joke. So my work is a bunch of bitches, and hopefully I will not be there much longer. And hot or not, dude, I was in Elsinore again at the card shop, dude, and I went to the burrito place and got a horchata, and the waifu was there, the taco shop waifu, man. Kind of busted, kind of hot, looks like she'd beat me up. Whoever the fuck she is, I don't know her name, but I love her. And I'll see you at the next tournament.
Hyperbomb.
And see you at Hyperbomb, girl. If you're listening to this, I love you, and see you at Hyperbomb. And Ebony Goddess, she's been featured a lot, and some may say she's the reason that Ebony Tuesday even exists. So
no, she is the reason why ET exists. Well, I'll just say that right now.
And there she is, man, Cody Bryant. It's a pretty good picture, and she's a legitimate film actress. You can check out her videos. And I'm gay.
All right, Wilbert. Are you muted?
Is he muted?
Was he muted the whole time? Will?
We lost Will, dude. I can see him, but I can't hear him.
Spice. You want a little excitement?
Hey, Will, there you are. You weren't talking at all, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I was like laughing and like
Yeah, goofing, you know.
God damn.
I,
Because
I have
okay.
something to say.
All I know.
Mike's muted. Get bodied. My hot or not's Zendaya,
Oh, okay, nice.
actress.
Yeah,
She's in
T actual
Spider-Man.
actress.
She's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah, she is pretty cool.
I don't really have a bitch of the. I don't really have a bitch of the week. Mm,
Any reverse bitches? If nothing comes to mind, it doesn't matter. You know?
yeah, I
About
don't.
that time that you ordered a burger at Dairy Queen and they didn't bring it out for like an hour, and I had to go over there and like talk shit.
Okay, yeah. That one time at Dairy Queen when they had the owners working and they were like old as fuck and really slow, and then I ordered like a flamethrower as usual, and it took forever. And God, I went up there and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh yeah, it's coming out, it's coming out. And then what happened? I sat back down, and then I go back up there again, or she comes by and she's like, oh, you still haven't got your food yet? I'm like, nope. And then they finally bring me the food, and she makes a joke like, oh, you should have just came and made it yourself. And I'm like, I still fuck myself. Um. So yeah, I guess those old people, those boomers that were working at that owned at Dairy Queen, I guess they're bitches.
Nice.
And if it, you know, but when it was Sean, oh man, they gave him a VIP treatment. But
White privilege, dude.
yeah, I don't know, man. What does that say about the world we live in?
It's racist.
So yeah, Hyperbomb.
All right.
Yeah.
Hot or Nots is just this dude. This mom, dude. I don't know who this mom is. She's new. Straight up PTA, but God bless this mom, dude.
Yeah, TTF, PTA.
God bless the knee-high socks and the fucking joggers and the Jesus Christ, the blonde,
Yeah,
the glasses, the pog.
there's
It's
a lot of that
so
going on.
bad. It's God bless her. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about her. I say hi to her,
Attack
then I walk away. I do like the super bad, you know. I want to know more about this mom. And the bitch calling is everyone that has not signed up for Hyperbomb. Anyone that doesn't go to Hyperbomb, don't take that serious, Bert. But you know, just show up to these venues. People that just talk shit about these tournaments and they don't even show up. They're just keyboard warriors or just excuse city or just I don't know. But I can't wait. It's been a really interesting. You know what? This work week wasn't that bad. It's just been really long. It's just this one kid. That's all I gotta say, man. I had never had to written up a kid, but I had to write up a kid, and this kid is a kindergartner. That just I don't understand why he does what he does. I've just tried to be so nice to his parents. You know, this kid has punched me and kicked me multiple times. He can't be using the same excuse why he's acting like that, because I'm gonna treat him like every other kid, man. And I'm about to suspend this little asshole, dude. I'm not your big, but I'll hit a child, you know. But yeah, my bitch calling is that kid. No, but
All right.
no, but no, real talk. Just like it's been that's my work has been so awesome, but that kid, man. And then when I see that mom like outside, I just like think of like leaving TTF and just moving in, killing the dad, you know. But yeah, and shout outs to comics. Comics have been so awesome. House of X, Powers of 10 have been fucking amazing. Spoilers, Namor's a badass.
Yeah, Namor's pretty sick, dude.
Sebastian Shaw and like just the Hellfire Club is so sick. Shout outs to the Black King, the White Queen, and the Red Queen, Kitty Pryde. People forget that Kitty Pryde is part of the Hellfire Club, and I guarantee you she's the third seat. But shout outs to comics, shout outs to just Batman. Shout out to all the haters that don't like Tom King's run.
Yeah, they're bitches.
Bane is like the main bad guy and it's fucking sick.
That's all you need to know, man.
And I'm probably not gonna stream Link's Awakening because it's pretty late. I had a lot of fun on this podcast, but I am gonna probably play it in my bed. Tomorrow is Friday. There is no TTF. But
except for me.
if I'm David, if you are in here and you need my setups, please let me know, because I'm more than happy to drive down there after work or go home first, get everything, and help you guys set up. And if Vince is there, I'm more than happy to hang out with you guys too.
We're gonna be there tomorrow. We're gonna be there tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be there.
What time?
I think they're showing up at like 5. But
Starting
I
at
got work
5.
till 4. Yeah.
5 to what? Because I get out at 6.
Yeah,
5
well,
till
I,
whenever.
no, last time
I'm
we
sure
were
it'll
there
take a
till
while.
like fucking 9 or 10 o'clock or some shit. But
I am in the Discord, but do I get mad? But yeah.
Last time when we set up the night, me and fucking what's his name? What's that guy's name? Everyone hates him. Shogun. We played fucking Alpha for like an hour at the venue, like when no one was there. It was pretty cool. I like Peter, he's a badass.
I'll see you tomorrow, man.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Oh shit, fuck.